Alright guys, welcome back to part 5. Actually part 5 because I said part 5 in the last video. But whatever the case is, this is OuterOrange here with Stories, The Path of Destinies. Free game on the December 2016 PlayStation 4. Anyway, let's move on forward, see what we got here. New truth revealed. The Sky Ripper core is unstable. Okay, we got 2 skill points. Oh, we got a new location. Okay. So, I opened up some things. Don't really know what. Okay, there's a couple of truths that we need to reveal. We revealed one, so...
He'd made
continue?
bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning.
Oh.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Bernardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Bernardo. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Lapino was no game changer, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Dang, got some tough choices here. I can discover some things with these two, or I can save my friend. Honestly, considering what a nice person I am, I'll probably go with this one, but these two just seem so curious. Let's go save our friend. Lapino.
Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
So while we're waiting, I've actually, I didn't know I could extend the length of my videos, but I can, and that's what I did. So now I can record for 30 minutes. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Save our buddy, Lapino.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty.
Okay.
Had everybody fled the Ravens?
This is actually really strange because we were already here at some point. Oh gosh. Pretend that none of you guys saw
People were frightened these
ridiculous
days.
that just was.
Just 2 weeks past, Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the Ravens call about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
I don't know why I went this way, but I got. Ooh, what's that?
Renato looked around the empty village and reflected.
Oh gosh. Okay.
The Sky Ripper
that was a
turned out
bad
to be
idea.
far too dangerous
That
to be
was
used.
a bad idea.
Time to turn to what he knew best.
Apparently, I'm still really bad at opening out inanimate objects. Am I not hitting it? Like, are we for real right now? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I actually don't even know if I'm going the right way. Let me go back and just make sure. This place just got me curious. I was like, oh, what's over here? Sidetrack a lot. Let's go this way. Down these road. Probably can't go this way or something. Actually, apparently I can. Okay. We're gonna go back to where it just was. Maybe, maybe not.
Sorry,
oh yes, a
mustache.
chest.
Thought Renato.
The narrator, people. The narrator. Okay. I'm a little lost. It's sad, but it's so true. I'm not literally lost. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, I'm not lost anymore. Okay, now I know where I am. Let me fix that. Hey, skill points. Those are useful. Oh, and a chest.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Renato
right,
loved
chest.
to improve his gear.
Yeah, me too. It's like we're friends. Alright, dash through enemies. Ooh. And then true sword fu. Attack enemies at any distance. Auto activates when reaching a certain combo. Short time. Slow down time after successful attack. Like a master. Grab damage. Impale your enemy on your sword. Grab and okay. And I can make myself go faster. You know what? Since I just to complete this tier,
Cool.
I'll just do that.
Wish I could do that.
Oh, you can. Alright. I think. Let me look at these gems. Still no gems. Still no gems. Apparently, I'm not cool enough for gems yet. I think I can make a new sword. I can. Oh, that's so exciting. Freeze enemies. Huh. Let's make it. Look at that. I have a new sword now. There's a way to change swords, actually. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Oh my gosh. You know, this makes me so sad. I got this nice sword. Look at me. Alright, let's go back to that rabbit hole. So apparently this game loves making little Alice in Wonderland references. Get that. I want some fire ore. Do you know how many freaking fire doors I've seen? I don't think you understand. Here we go. Like, this does not move like Alice in Wonderland. Not even the slightest. Like, okay, sorry, I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland freak. Nothing over there. Oh, maybe there's something there. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. I need some fire. I need some flame. Okay, anyway. There's something over here too.
I'll just have a dash, thought Renato.
What the heck? There's nothing even over here. Unless this waterfall leads me to. That's just lame.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or
Eat me
a snack.
for breakfast.
Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners.
You know,
Even
I've
top
been here
spies
too.
like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
How we do it, said Renato to himself.
Okay. Another level up. Let's see. Hooking a shielded will rip away the shield. Oh, sweet. I don't even have to. That is so useful because screw that whole throwing crap. I should have used that first. Oh, whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Hi.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Yeah, this game is repeating. That's crazy. Well, we haven't done this one, so we're actually gonna do this one now.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was.
She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy.
She won't give them up easily.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right,
said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked, it's okay. I could have went a completely different path if I had, picked the other two when I had 3 options, because originally when I started this game I only had 2. But it's okay. Because now I have new options to do all this stuff. This game is very odd, but I kind of like it. So, I'm gonna keep going until I discover the 4 truths.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Dang. There's a lot of death going on over there. Oh, I can open that door. Oh, it's so exciting.
Your sword. Ice wall. Ice.
I want to open this door. It's my first non-regular door. And there's an epic chest. At least I think that's what it's called. I read the trophies before I did this. I'm gonna explore. Look at me. Ooh. Nifty. You found a physical resistance. I found a gem! My first gem. Gems are rare items that boost your capabilities. Find a work. I will totally find a workbench.
Gogglers.
Thank you.
Renato hated gogglers. It was almost impossible to sneak past them.
Oh my gosh,
If
fire
one didn't
ore.
spot you, another one would.
Essence. Whatever. Oh, hi. Ooh, okay. Oh, hello. I'm not here, I swear. This is not me. Oh, whoa, get out of there. Oh my. Oh, I need that lever. Alright. Oh, what's over there? Oh no, I died!
This is what it was like to die. Not nearly as much fun as they said.
Oh no, this is what I get for rushing. Alright, we can do this. I think the lever's already open, so... Oh, maybe I could just... Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, snap. Dang. Let's get out of there. I don't know which way to go. I guess I'll go this way. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, good. Jeez. Alright, Oh, there's a workbench. I'm gonna have to
So,
talk to her first.
What's this plan
Oh,
of yours?
him.
Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What?
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about this plan.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lupino as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Oh, I'm just curious about this workbench. Thank you.
Hey, a workbench. He could try out his new bling.
I could try out my new bling, you know? Alright, let's see. Physical resistance increases. Ooh, useful. I don't have any more, do I? Nope, not that cool. Alright. Ooh, I think I can do more stuff. Oh, can I make a new sword? I can! Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay, while attacking, set enemy on fire. Huh, nice. Also ignites all surrounding enemies. Sweet. Alright. Oh my gosh, I can open more doors now. I'm missing this one, the void one. This little sucker right here. I know it's the wrong sword.
When Reynardo went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
I didn't think so. Ooh, what you gonna do? Oh, hi. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh. I figured out the grabbing thing. Sheesh. I'm really bad at this whole staying alive business
Reynardo
in this
felt
level.
dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked.
Look at that.
Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Reynardo, she said. Are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus.
She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lupino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lupino. You have to catch her.
Well. Quite the kitty cat we got here.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer.
So
If
he
he
is a
ran,
fox.
He could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
I'm glad I know that he is officially a
The
fox.
platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
You know, they were giving me so much health earlier, and now they're like barely giving me any. They're like, oh, she deserves to die. Well, thanks, game. Love you too. I'm so happy I can open more doors now. Like, that's so exciting. look at that. Another door. Oh, yeah, whoopsie.
That is a very cool sword, thought Renara.
I'm afraid to go that way, though.
He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna look around first before I decide to stuff my face in there. Granted, it's a mystical area, so I don't think it should lead to the story, but I haven't actually explored these doors yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see what's up here. I feel like this leads where we're supposed to go. Or not. Yeah. Let's go down there first. Once you clamp one of these wind things and there's no one to go back, you can't go back. So let's try out this door, this area first, see where this leads us. Oh my, more chests. And where are we now? Oh no. Where did I get myself into? I feel like I've used this spirals case before. I don't know though. Oh, I haven't. Ah!
Welcome to Earth.
No, I won't lie. I kind of like that you can just kind of venture out.
Play once.
Oh yes, finally, exactly. Ooh, and another thing. My bobber. That's so nice. How thoughtful. Ooh, I haven't seen these yet. At school we learned that the gospel of Transcendent Emperor, the last divinity to pierce the skies, he would banish the evil old gods and grant us the gift of time. But could one man divine as he may be, create something as intricate as time? I have my own theory. I believe that time is a symptom rather than a gift. I am convinced that on a cosmetic scale, there's a pendulum motion between order and chaos. Oh, there's more. I'm not gonna read all of that. Anyway. Oh, it just, okay. Figured that would be way more than just that, but alright. It's fine. I got a new gem though, and some void essence. I think I can actually create a sword now. Like, I don't know how much the essence I need, but I think I can. So let's move on forward. Oh, actually, there's that one awkward platform over there. I'm kind of curious about it. I don't know what's gonna happen when I press it, but let's find out. Oh, really? Oh, it just sent me back. Okay. Now I know. Sometimes they don't do that. They put you somewhere else, and sometimes they send you back. That was one of those times. Such skill, such destruction. What's gonna happen if I poke it? I'm always afraid to poke these things. I don't know where it's gonna lead me. Like, where am I, you know?
He was closing on
You know what?
He could
okay
smell
with it.
her fear. He
I'm
tried
okay
not to
with
think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that
There's
way.
still that one chest down
Maybe he
there.
could talk to her. But after all,
There were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. Bernardo, smash!
Okay. Ooh, this. Oh, I can't make my sword yet. That's so sad. But I can put another gem in. Let me see how far away I am from the Void Sword. I think it's called a Void Sword. I actually know its name. Oh, it is a Void Blade. Okay. Oh, I need just about more than halfway there. Yay. 5 more. Those things are a lot harder to find. Oh, look, there's another epic chest. I want to get to the epic chest. Oh, fine. I guess I'll find first. Oh, what's that? I guess they'll tell me. Watch out for explosive root. Oh, when hit or thrown, they will explode after a few seconds. Use them to your advantage. Okay. Okay, so let's hit it and get out of the way.
Bernardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said,
Salt.
Please. You're enjoying this a little too much, she said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Okay, so we got 2 options here. Once again, next stop would be the rebel base, but the things the interior would do to her, Renato could skip the base and find a way to interrogate. Take her to the rebel base and bring her more once again. Okay, so either we skip the rebel base or we go for it, but if we go for it, she might lead to her doom. I'm not gonna lie, I want to see like what's gonna happen to me if I go the bad path, so I'm gonna try it.
As they reached the ruins, Renato could see ravens everywhere, searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the Farfarer or go on foot. What if we get separated? Asked Lapino, for once thinking ahead. I'll draw you a map to the base. Renato told Lapino. Renato, don't do this, said Zenobia. We were friends once. We... Shut it, witch, or I'll shackle your mouth too.
Dang.
Said Lapino. And then, a few moments later, they touched down.
Look at this fate that I've caused for her. I'm a bad person. I'm curious what they're gonna give me. Because before I got like the noble, decisive, decision, whatever person. So, see what I'll get this time. Ooh, spooky.
As Lapino pulled Zenobia off the Farfarer, Renato readied himself for the battle ahead. I'm sorry I nicked your jacket, she said. It's just... Oh God. It's stupid, but... It smelled like you. What? He said, confused. Then... Why didn't you ride? Why didn't you far speak? Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go! Shrieked Lapino. So Renato launched himself down the path to the secret base.
I feel so bad now. But anyway, I'm actually going to stop us here. Continuing on. Thank you for watching. This was part 5 of